Hey, Elly, can you maybe try your mic again? Maybe there was an issue with the previous lesson. Why not? Is the problem with your mic? Okay, let's get back into that. So remember, relax doesn't always mean you want to sleep. Relax just means you want to have less pressure on you. Now, Ellie, can you please? Okay, you cannot read the on sentence, but I want you to. Oh, your microphone's broken. Okay, that's no problem. We will continue as is. But Ellie, can you please then do the first sentence for us? I want you to please type it the whole sentence out as well. Okay. While we wait for Ellie, Kim, can you please do number 2? Read the sentence and tell me which word goes there. Kim?
When you relax, you rest or do something that you enjoy.
Perfect. Ellie, number 3. And Kim, number 4.
Sadly, many people die in the traffic accident.
Perfect. And then Ellie, number 5. Yes. Excellent. Now let's get on with the opinions and matching them. Now remember, um, a few things. The opinion and the reason should have the same topic, meaning they should talk about the same thing. If the opinion talks about children, the reason cannot be about grandparents, for example. If the opinion talks about lions, the reason cannot be about snakes. Okay, that's the obvious ones. Then the other thing is if it's a supporting opinion, it'll mean that the reason will agree with the opinion. That's also very obvious, but sometimes we forget about that. So, Elly, I want you to quickly go through this. I'm not going to expect you to write out all the sentences. You can just do it like this. For example, and so on for all four. And then I'm going to write it on the screen, and Kim, you can look at what Elly said, or you can look at the chat, doesn't matter. And then I want Kim to tell me if you think Elly is correct or not. So, Elly, whenever you're ready, you can start reading, and then type your answers into the chat, please. Okay. So we have 1D, 2B, 3C, 4A. Let me read it quickly. Driverless cars will be useful for everyone because computers are much safer than people. Number 2, people do not need to drive cars because many people, such as young children, can use them. 3, people like to drive because they enjoy controlling their cars themselves. And then most people do not want to driverless cars because they do not believe that computers are perfect. Wait, something is. People do not need to drive because many people, such as young children, can use them. Okay. Elly, Kim, what do you think about Elly's answers?
I think that's all right.
Okay. Let me show you guys. This is correct. This is correct. These two are not. So why are those two not correct? So first one, this is talking about usefulness for everyone. D talks about computers are much safer. So if you look at the topics, this one is about usefulness. And then this reason is about safety. They're not the same topic. People do not need to drive cars. There's the no need is the, I would say, is the topic. And B is the usability or usefulness. So it is clear then. Let me change the color to green. This should be B. Oh no, what the hell is that? This should be B. Driverless cars will be useful for everyone because many people, such as young children, can use them. So if you talk about everyone, you're not just talking about adults and older people. You're going to have to talk about children as well. So that's why it's B. People do not, number two, people do not need to drive cars because computers are much safer. Hmm. Wait a minute. People do not need to drive cars. It can only be D because computers are much safer. Hmm. Yes, okay. Those are the answers. Do you guys have any questions? Ellie, do you have any questions? Kim?
No.
Okay. Let's continue then. Kim, your turn. Please take your time to read through the opinions and the reasons and then give me the answers. But before you start, remember the topics have to be the same for each sentence. And in this case, the reason should not agree with the opinion. Okay. I'm going to leave the word topics there so you guys can remember that. Because that's one of the common mistakes many students make is they don't realize what the topics are. So, Kim, whenever you're ready.
1B.
Okay, Kim, I'm going to ask you to read it out loud. Just for
Okay.
because at least mic does not work. So if she reads it, we won't be able to hear her. Whenever you're ready, Kim. Kim,
Mm, Okay.
number one.
1B.
Please read the sentences as well. Driverless cars will help everyone. Okay, Kim, I want you to read both the opinion and the reason that you match, if that makes sense. Kim, do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Please start. Number one. Please read the sentence and the reason you choose. Whenever you're ready, Kim.
Okay. 1B.
Can you please read the sentence as well? One, driverless cars will help everyone. I don't think so. For example, driverless cars will make taxi drivers lose their jobs. Can you please do it like that? Number two.
2A.
Never mind then. Number three. Okay, number three.
I think 3C.
And number four.
4D.
Elly, what do you think about Kim's answers? Elly? Okay, so Elly says 1B, 2D, 3C, 4A. And yes, these two are correct. B and C is also correct. So, Kim, you only had that mistake. Let me read it for you. This is why I wanted you to read both the sentence and the reason, because then you will pick up on this mismatch. Driverless cars will help everyone. So it talks about everyone, literally. And the right answer is B. I don't think so. It will take a lot of no B. Sorry, I don't think so. For example, driverless cars will make taxi drivers lose their jobs. So this is not true because it won't help the taxi drivers. So this one is B. That's correct. Driverless cars will save travel time. Now, travel time refers to the time it takes us to travel. For example, I want to drive from my town to the nearest capital city. It will take me 40 minutes. This is the travel time. Kim, do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, that's why it's not A. It is D. I disagree. If people can use driverless cars, there will be more cars. More cars on the road means there's more traffic. More traffic means people drive slower. Driving slower means people spend more time traveling on the roads than if they would when they were cars that need drivers. So this one is D. C is correct. People enjoy driving. I disagree. Most people drive their cars only because they have to. That is correct. And then the last one, everyone will have driverless cars in the future. So you are correct to notice that 2 and 4 talk about time, but they talk about two different types of time. Now this one is in the future. So we're asking, both questions ask how long, but 4 answers in years, while number 2 answers in minutes or hours. So everyone will have driverless cars in the future. This could be 2 years, 5 weeks, or 100 years from now. Now, and the correct answer there is A. I don't think so. It will take a lot of time for us to develop driverless cars. So, excellent. Well done. You guys still did very good. Okay, so since Elly cannot read, I will read the supporting opinion, and then Kim, when I'm done, I want you to read the opposing opinion. So, driverless cars will make the world a better place. First, everybody can use the driverless cars. Sorry, let me just make this bigger. Everybody can use driverless cars. Children can travel to school without their parents. Disabled people can travel alone quite easily. Second, driverless cars will be very safe. People make mistakes. This causes accidents. Ooh, people make, whoa, it doesn't make sense. Driverless cars will be very safe. People make mistakes. Because they make mistakes, this causes accidents. Driverless cars will be safer because computers can do things better than people. Now, Kim, can you please read the opposing opinion?
Driverless cars are not better than traditional cars. First, most people enjoy driving their car. People love the freedom to go anywhere in their car. They can control the speed of their car. People have driven cars for more than 100 years. Driving is part of our lives. Second, the technology for driverless car is very expensive. Companies are still doing experiments to test the car. Many of experiments to fail because the driverless cars do not work well.
Excellent. Just a few things. I know the present tense for driving is drive. So this I has an I sound. But when you put it into the past, it has an sound. Driven. Okay, not an A sound, but an sound. Driven. Okay, so this is driven, not driven. Then, lives has the V because it has the this sound. Life has the F in it for the F sound. Okay. Remember, if you say up the ABCs, it's this would be a V, and this would be an F. So that's how I taught myself the difference between life and live. When we say up the alphabet in English, We don't say this is a f and this is a f. We say this is a v and this is an f. So if it has a v, it's pronounced live. If it has an f, it's pronounced life. Okay. And then yes, I saw you correct yourself. This word is experiments, not experience, but well done. Now, let's take a look at these two opinions. Let's begin with the first one, the supporting opinion. Elly, can you please tell me what is the main idea of the supporting opinion? Okay, yes. Driverless cars will make the world a better place. Perfect. Kim, can you tell me what's the main idea of the opposing opinion?
Mm, driverless cars are not better than traditional cars.
Excellent. So, what one is saying, the first one is saying that if we have driverless cars, the whole world will be a better place to live in. Everything will be fun and exciting and cool. But not that, but everything would be better. And then the second one says driverless cars are not better than traditional cars, meaning even if we have driverless cars, it won't change anything. So this one says nothing will change, essentially, and this one says everything will change. But we will continue looking at this next time. That was our time. Thank you, guys. I will see you guys again. Bye bye, Elly. Bye bye, Kim.
Teacher.